Hi everyone, it's Chris Marie from Queen Marie Glitters, and I just wanted to go back to the coffee mug. This is be the second part then, so I want to show you what I've done. I'm using the Quickset epoxy, and I added this pretty pink shimmering loose eyeshadow from La Colors from the Dollar Tree, because this is the Dollar Tree tumbler coffee mug. And I just added it to my epoxy, and look at how beautiful that is. So I'm just going to put it on with my silicone makeup brush because I'm not going to keep taping this. And I don't really want to mess up my lines. So I'm just going to put it on with my makeup brush, my silicone brush, and I added some more to the epoxy because there are quite a few spots here where the glitter didn't necessarily cover as much or as dark as I wanted, as thick. So, but you know, one of the things about that is that we're going to put decals on this tumbler or stickers or something. I'm not quite sure yet, but we're going to put something on this. So where there are spots, bald spots, we can always utilize those spots to place our stickers, our saying, you know, whatever we're going to put on the cup. So I'm not really upset about it. I just want to make sure that I get a little more oomph added to the cup. And so I went ahead and put the glitter in the epoxy. Now, this is on a turner, and so as soon as I get it going here, then we'll turn the turner on. Now, the good thing about this is, and I will show you in a minute, is right before I mixed this for this tumbler, or this cup, sorry, I'm used to doing tumblers, not cups. I put a last coat on another tumbler, and so I have, I had some extra epoxy, and I will tell you, if you want to get into keychains and UV resin and such, necklaces, jewelry, etc., epoxy made, then get some molds, because every time you have a little bit extra epoxy, you can just stick that in a mold. And so you don't feel like you always have to put all your epoxy that you've mixed onto your tumbler, but you have somewhere else to put it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this now, like this. And I'm trying to keep this off the handles because I do not want the handles epoxied. And I just want to go a little bit past where I've decorated. And I don't want this... usually I'm really precise about like my glitter and the coverage and such. I don't really want this. I kind of want this to look, I don't know, I guess old is kind of the word. So if it's a little missing here and there, I think that's going to add to the character of the little cup. And to me, this is a little cup, even though it's cute. And I'm honestly kind of enjoying it. It's kind of weird. I didn't think that I would. So hopefully, you know, I'll get better as I go with these styles of cups, because this is my first doing this one. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead after I get everything covered, and I'm going to use my gloved finger. And of course I have nitrile gloves on because that's what you're supposed to use when you have epoxy, correct? So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to turn this a little bit more now. Now it's going to go back the other way. Yep. Okay, so there we go. And now we can just go like this and stop. And then, so what I started to say is I did a layer of mica pink in a mold because I'm thinking about making a cup for a friend of mine, a tumbler. And I thought that pink would be good It's because it's a sarcophagus. And I already have a couple of red ones, so I thought I'd try a different color. So here we go. Wow, I like. And then let's go ahead and we're gonna just turn this back on. And then what I want to do, I'm just going to, there's really not that much left in here. So now I'm just going to rub my finger around the bottom as it turns, because I don't want any glops of epoxy, so that the cup doesn't sit level. And then I'm just gonna make sure that it's covered, and it certainly does feel like it's covered. Okay, so there we go. And so that's what we have there. Now I'm gonna show you what I started. What's going on? My Roxy is grumbling about something. I'm not quite sure what. Whoops, I'm too close. Okay, so let me get this sarcophagus and what's going on, Roxy? And so this was just from this tumbler over here that I was just putting the last coat of epoxy on. And so I had some extra epoxy and I just put some, it's actually called a purple mica in it, but I don't know, it looks awfully pink to me. So I'm just going to take this that's left of this one and I'm going to pour it right on top. Now I do this all the time, and I have some really pretty mermaid tails that I've layered with different colors of epoxy. Now I'm not quite certain though how this is going to work, because the epoxy that's in first is a long setting epoxy, and what I'm putting in there now is a fast setting. So I don't really know how this is going to work, but we're going to find out. And at least it's just on, you know, a cup and or a mold, I mean. So it's not like we wasted a lot. So the only other thing I'm going to do is just to make sure that it evens out a little bit. I'm just going to heat it up a little bit and let it roll. And you can kind of see some of the bare spots. Like I said, I'm not really worried about it. I want to get, you know, I just wanted the experience of doing a coffee mug and to do the tutorial on the Dollar Tree. So here you have it. And then a little bit of heat on this to get rid of the bubbles. You know, blow those up. And voila. So we will move on to the next step when this dries in about 4 or 5 hours. So I will see you guys then. Thank you.